Today is one of those days where I'd probably be better off taking a rest day. Um, am I going to listen to my own advice? Mm, I don't know. A back pump would feel a lot nicer, you know? But, so yesterday, after our beautiful chest day, which, by the way, I am so fucking sore. Like, in a good way. Like, it's not like I didn't pull anything or hurt myself or anything. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. It was such a good chest day yesterday. But, afterward, my fiance's dad called. He was taking a walk down the neighborhood and this little kitten ran up to him. And it's like not even, 6 or 7 weeks old. And, wouldn't leave him alone. So we came up to him and I picked up the cat. I picked up the little guy, held him against my chest, and he started making biscuits, like, on my chest. And it fucking broke my heart. So, the cat distribution system finally got me. I'll slice in a picture here, just for you guys to see. But, I've named him Clay. And, that is a One Piece reference for those of you that are aware. Named after Bon Clay, one of the best characters. So anyhow, I have got it's 11:30 right now. Normally I like to get to the gym closer to 1 o'clock. It just gives me time to eat and drink a bunch of water and, do my thing. But I've got to get the cat to the vet. We have an appointment at 2 o'clock. And, we stayed up late last night giving him flea baths and combing him and getting all the fleas out and everything. Poor guy was covered in them. So it kind of threw off the schedule. I didn't get to do my cardio this morning, because I was busy with the cat. I had breakfast. I got plenty of carbs in me. Nowhere near as hydrated as I'd like to be. But hydrated enough. We've got like 30 something, 40 something ounces of water, so that's good enough. But the biggest detriment is I'm not very well rested. I could not sleep very well last night. So I am definitely feeling it. I'm feeling the fatigue. I'm pretty fucking tired. But, that's why we have pre-workout. We'll be alright. So we've got back and rear delts today. And I'm not going to go as heavy as I normally do today. I think today I'm really going to just focus on getting some good squeezing sets in, get a nice contraction, stretch, and, all the other good buzzwords to indicate that I'm not lifting very heavy today. But specifically, I'm not too sure what we're going to do. Maybe we'll do some cable rows, maybe some sort of T-bar row variant, some sort of lat pull down, a little bit of everything. Some pullovers would probably feel pretty good. And then, do some rear delt work as well, but nothing too crazy today. I'm super beat up. And, going to the gym in this condition where you're not very well rested, you're not at, peak conditions, you're putting yourself more at risk for any type of injury. So that's kind of the biggest reason why I'm not going to go very heavy today, is I know I'm already going in a compromised state. So, I'm not going to lift as if I'm in peak condition. I'm not trying to tempt fate or anything. Plus, with my chest and shoulders already still sore from yesterday, it's really not a good move. Like, by all means, if you're feeling like I am today, if all conditions are lined up the way that I feel, you're probably better off taking a rest day. I'm just a mutant. I'm just fucking weird. And, I just love going to the gym. Uh, so that's my excuse. So like I said, I didn't get to do cardio this morning. Normally that's the first thing that I do after I roll out of bed, weigh myself, or use the bathroom, brush my teeth, then weigh myself. I'll go and do cardio, but didn't get a chance this morning. So I think it's raining right now, so I can't do any neighborhood cardio, and I won't have time to do cardio at the gym, but I have that cycle machine at home. So I think I'm gonna sit on the cycle machine later tonight before I go to bed, just to get some cardio in. I'd rather get some than none at all. Ooh. But, oh man, I am, I think I just chugged like 20 or 30 ounces of water in the last like 15 minutes. So my stomach kind of feels like a water balloon right now. So I'm gonna let myself kind of digest for a second. Gonna hype up a little bit, listen to some music or something, and we'll see what we end up doing at the gym. But it's still gonna be good. We're still gonna get a good pump. We're just not gonna go very heavy. But let me pass this traffic that's trying to kill me first. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys when I'm in there. By targeting the root of why you're not losing weight, we can work with your body, not against it, to drive lasting results. Go to joinfound.com and see if you qualify. Unfortunately, we don't get an automated for ourselves. There are no simple answers or have relationship problems that simply come. That's when therapy can help. Find better help in a convenient way at this time. It's 100% online. And surprisingly affordable. Connect with a licensed therapist by phone, video, or online chat for time visits free. Tap now or visit betterhelp.com/play to learn more and save 10% on your first month.
Okay. Turn that to his drop set. Exercise ring. Okay. Okay, but all right. I just working on staying for the rest of the week. Okay, quick middle of the gym pose down. Activity room is taken, so found a good corner. Let's see what it's looking like. Not too much detail because of the shirt. We need to start wearing tanks or something. But I've got to hit rear delts in all of 10 minutes. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. All right, rear delts done. Whew. Felt fucking great today, but let's the pose down speak for itself. Oh man. I gotta get like a posing coach or something. Because I swear I could do a lot better, but shit. Eh. Anyhow, I'll wear a tank or something next time. I'm not gonna pose down shirtless or anything. Not for a very long time. Just not interested. You know, everything's under construction, as they say. But I do gotta get like something good for a thumbnail, so you know, that's why I hit like a classic, like something like this. That's like, oh, this guy might know what he's talking about, given that he has some musculature, you know? I'm a big fan of this, I call it the Dio pose. You know. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But, oh man. So you got to see pretty much everything for back, save for like one set. I did one other set of those pullovers that you didn't see, but shit, man. That was pretty good. I know I said I wasn't going to go heavy today, but for whatever reason, those T-bar rows ended up feeling fucking great. Normally, I'm not a big fan of them because when you go so heavy, it like squeezes all of the air out of your chest, or at least for me. But today felt pretty fucking good. So back annihilated, rear delts shredded. I've got to go and shower up real quick. I've got to get our boy Clay to the vet. He's got an appointment coming up. So I will catch you guys in the car.
Man, on the walk from the locker room to the car, my forehead is already like dripping in sweat. I don't fucking get it. Like, I don't remember my sweating being this bad, especially like at my heaviest. Like, yeah, I had more ambient sweating when I was at 260, but not like this. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe my metabolism has ramped up due to, increasing demand for raising the VO2 max and, metabolic pathway mumbo jumbo. I took pathology like my senior year of college. Ugh. Anyways, I don't need to relive those memories. Pretty fucking good lift. Like I was saying at the start of this video, I was really like in a good position to consider taking a rest day just because of the lack of rest, lack of nutrition, hydration. The gym preparation triarchy was not achieved. And there are days where if you haven't gotten enough rest, you're probably just better off getting more rest than going to the gym anyways. And had I had gone to the gym today and not gotten a good pump, had a terrible workout, I'd probably be saying, yeah, I should have taken a rest day today and yada yada. But that was a pretty fucking sick lift. That was like pretty fucking impressive. I'm not gonna lie. The pump feels incredible. I feel like I've got wings on my back right now. All of the lifts today just kind of clicked. You have those days where sometimes lat pull downs just don't feel good. You're getting only shoulder activation for some fucking reason. You don't know why. You haven't changed your form or anything, but it's just like not feeling right. It's an off day. Today was not an off day. Today, all muscle fibers were clicking into gear. My one wish was that I was, more prepared, because as great as the pump was today and as good as the workout was, I can't help but think, man, imagine how much better it could have been if I was better prepared, if I was more well rested and, better hydrated. I was certainly carved up, but, that's kind of, how I think about these things. And it's not like, I'm thinking, oh man, oh, I'm very pleased with this lift, but I'm always trying to, do better. I'm always hungry for more. So that kind of keeps me motivated. It keeps me going. So it doesn't hurt to always ask, like, yeah, things are great. This was pretty good, but it could be better. Always strive for more. And that doesn't just go to the gym. I mean, in general, you should always be pushing for more. I think too many people get too content with the way things are, like, you get into a cushy position at work, things are good. But then 10 years pass, you're in the same position. Nothing's really changed. And like, yeah, things are still pretty good. But I mean, imagine if you strove for more. Think about the progress that could have been made in those 10 years where you were just content. I think it's important to always push for more. But strictly on the gym context, I mean, it really does depend on what your goals are for the gym. Like for me, I'm all about the bodybuilding, the macros and the, cut weight and bulk and this, that, and the other. And I'm very early on in the bodybuilding career, if you want to call it that. Like, I still have a lot of fluff on me, and this is the first like proper cut cycle that I've done, and it's going fucking great now. We had a couple hiccups, but that's kind of the process for when you first start off, depending on whether you're too heavy or maybe you're too light. You kind of have to like ambulate your way through the process. Watch how other people do it, take in all the content and the advice and tips and, immerse yourself into the bodybuilding lifestyle and then figure out how it works dependent on your body. And have fun with it is kind of the biggest thing that I've learned. Um, I guess, I think the military people, for any veterans or active members, you guys say something along the lines of like, embrace the suck. I think it's kind of like that. Like, I get pretty fucking hungry. I've got a big appetite. I can put down a lot of food very quickly. And so I'm like hungry a lot. I'm pretty hungry right now. My stomach's been growling. But the way that I think about it is the more that I'm hungry and the longer that I feel the hunger pangs, the more fat I'm burning. Now, whether or not that may be the case on a, scientific level, that's neither here nor there. But it's kind of training the discipline in your brain that like, this is uncomfortable. Like, honestly, all of the entire sport of bodybuilding is very uncomfortable. You're putting your body through some pretty crazy stuff. When you're cutting weight, you're fucking hungry. You're burning through every single little module of fat that you've got on you. And then on the flip side, when you're bulking, you are ignoring your brain screaming at you saying, nah, I'm not hungry. That's enough. You have to like put yourself in such an uncomfortable position 99% of the time to be able to achieve your goals. So, figure out the discipline is pretty much what I'm saying here. Now, of course, if you're not into the whole bodybuilding thing and you're just doing this because you want to have an active lifestyle, shit, man, you got it easy. Because all you got to really worry about is eat enough, eat until like you're full, or not full, but just before full. You shouldn't eat till you're full, technically. But eat when you're hungry. Don't eat when you're not hungry. Lift at least 3 times a week. And yeah, you're good. But I mean, if you're fluffy like me, if you got a excess amount of body fat kind of on your system, you're still going to have to put yourself through an uncomfortable situation. You're still going to have to handle the hunger pangs and all that. I mean, if it was easy, there would not be nearly as many fat people walking around, right? And, if you're one of those bigger people and you're kind of struggling to get through it, just keep on going. It is only a matter of time. Like, you might not, you won't see any changes for a while, but it's almost like think about it like a snowball at the top of a snowy mountain. When you pack that little snowball, it's super teeny tiny. It fits in the size of your hand. But when you push it down the mountain, and as it keeps going and it's keeping that momentum and it's building and it's building and building, by the time it gets to the bottom of that mountain, you've got a snowball big enough to kill an entire village. And it's kind of the same idea. Every day you're racking up a little bit of a deficit with your calories. And slowly, over time, that deficit is going to grow and grow and grow. And before you know it, shit, you're already down 10 pounds. You just got to keep doing it. But, man, what the fuck am I even talking about? I've been rambling for a while here. I am running a little late for this vet visit. But I have got to lock in. We got arms tomorrow morning. And just as a little caveat, on the nights before work, sometimes I kind of struggle with, getting to bed early. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with that tonight, given that I didn't sleep much last night. I'm pretty fucking tired. But, the nights before work, I woke up this morning around 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning, I've got to get up at 4 a.m. to make it to the gym. And that can be a little bit of a struggle. It kind of takes me a day to, you know, line up when I need to wake up. So if there is no upload tomorrow, it's just because I didn't get enough sleep, and, you know, I've got to prioritize that when it comes to work. But, you know, we'll see. Plan is arms tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then.